Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be going over the Christmas event coming to TWD RTS, and it is called Road to Christmas. Now we have got a little jingle here, it says Road to Christmas, 'twas the night before Christmas and all through Hilltop, not a walker was stirring, Carol made them all stop. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, our heroes gear up to see what's the matter. Away to the fence they raced in a flash to find Gregory Grouch trying to steal their stash. So those are the characters that are going to be involved in this event. It is going to be Christmas Carol and Gregory Grouch. I have done a preview of Christmas Carol already, and I'll get the Gregory Grouch video out as soon as I am able to. If we look at the event info when it comes to start time and end time, it starts on the 6th of December at 12 PM Pacific time, and it ends on the 4th of January 2022 at 3 PM Pacific time. Reading through the intro, it says, get ready to help Christmas Carol stop Gregory Grouch from stealing Christmas from the hilltop. To help collect jingle bells through the daily login calendar and tournament milestones, to use them as energy on the Christmas roadmap. The Christmas roadmap will reward Walker ornaments, and Act 3 will drop Walker ornaments in varying amounts from the different stages. The more Walker ornaments you collect, the more progress you will make on the Christmas challenge missions to collect 4 copies of Gold Mythic Christmas Carol and tons of other gifts like trainers, gear medals and more. You'll also find an additional 5th copy of Gold Mythic Christmas Carol in the Christmas daily login calendar. And here we can see that calendar. You can see you're going to get 25 of these jingle bells per day. And then on day 19, which is Christmas Day, I believe, if it starts on the 6th, 19 days later is going to be the 25th. That's quick maths, guys. On the 25th, which is Christmas Day, we should be able to get a Gold Mythic character, which is actually pretty cool. I did kind of meme on people about potentially getting a gift on Christmas Day. Be ready for your cals. But I think a Gold Mythic of the character in an event is actually pretty decent. Now, how much these 25 jingle bells are going to be, how useful they are, we're going to see how many I actually have to get all together. But in the Shadow Stalkers event, we did get 30 of the flashlights every single day, and that was actually a pretty reasonable amount. It was enough to complete pretty much the entire roadmap to get to Isabel's, or do lots of farming after that. Now it continues to say, as you progress through the Christmas challenge missions, you will receive winter tokens, which you will use to pull from the Christmas stash. The Christmas stash will reward you with skill trainers, gear medals, and copies of Gold Mythic Gregory Grouch. You'll also collect winter tokens from missions and rank rewards throughout the Road to Christmas event. So this one does seem a lot more like the Whispers, Blood and Whispers events that we had, where it was one character is from, grinding and one character is through the stash. So it seems quite similar so far with that. Now it does break down where we can find the jingle bells and the winter tokens. We can get jingle bells in the daily login rewards, level up tournament milestones, SR tournament milestones, raid tournament milestones, Survivors Club daily bonus, and the upcoming offers and mini events that will run during the event. And where you can get the winter tokens is the Christmas challenge missions, Survivor Road tournament rank rewards, raid tournament rank rewards, upcoming offers, chapter 2 roadmap rewards, drops and future missions. It continues by saying, look for a total of 4 chapters to our Christmas tale this year, which will use jingle bells as energy in roadmaps. Chapter 1 will introduce the Christmas roadmap. Chapter 2 will bring another roadmap that will reward players for pulls on the Christmas stash for their progress on upgrading Gold Mythic Christmas Carol. In addition, players will have an opportunity at an exclusive 5-star weapon that Gregory Grouch may have stolen in the final chapter of the event, which will also require jingle bells as energy. Keep an eye out for more detailed info to come to our official Discord and blog. Okay, now there is a big breakdown of the challenge missions and also various roadmaps and stuff, so we're going to just go through it. You can see that if you complete the Christmas challenge missions, you'll get a Gold Mythic Christmas Carol for each Master Mission, and there are, sets basically within this. So Master Mission 1, you're going to get a Gold Mythic Carol, and then Master Mission 2, you're going to get a Gold Mythic Carol, and I think you're getting need to be about 800 for the first, close to 1500 for the second. If we continue down, I think it was about 1300 for the next one, if my maths is correct. And then the last one requires, I believe, 2000. So It's going to require quite a bit of these ornaments. You need to get these from the roadmap and farm them from the roadmap as well. But you are going to get a lot of extra things on the side as you do this. As you can see, you're going to get like the winter tokens in submission 9 on this particular master mission, where you're going to be able to use these on the stash to go for Gregory. Now the Christmas roadmap is where you're going to be able to spend those jingle bells which you get from logging in and hitting milestones, and where you get the ornaments required for the mission I just showed you. There is going to be multiple sections within this, and each section requires different amounts of jingle bells. The last one does massively tier up though, 8, 12, 25, 30, 45, but so will the ornaments, and the completion reward will be 310 Walker ornaments here. Now it is worth noting, I don't think it said that this is a daily roadmap or anything like that, so once you complete it, it is done, and then it is just down to you farming with your jingle bells on this roadmap. So just make sure you check out the drops probably in this last act, just to find out, you know, what the best ratio is. It's generally speaking going to be the last one, where you use 45 jingle bells. It seems to be the best drop rate when it comes to the amount of ornaments you're going to have from the end of mission rewards. Now we have the Christmas stash, and there are, I believe, 5 stashes here, so do keep an eye out. We can see that within the first stash, you can see right at the top is Gold Mythic Gregory Grouch, and it's going to work exactly as the stash for Mike did in the Blood and Whispers event, where in the first 4 stashes, you're going to be able to actually pull the character within the stash itself, and in the last stash, the character is the stash reward. But there are going to be completion rewards otherwise, and we'll see what that is. You can see lots of trainers and stuff on the side, which is nice. And then the completion reward here is a gold mythic pull. So you're going to get some extra gold mythic pulls as you complete these stashes. You saw another Gregory Grouch in this stash, and another gold mythic pull for completion. Scroll down to number 3 completion. It's going to be 2 pulls. Stash number 4 completion. Oh, it does actually look there's only going to be 4 stashes, not 5. And then the completion here is going to be a gold mythic Gregory Grouch. Lastly, there is some just confirmation on what is in each of the crates that you're going to be getting from these. As you can see, it's just pretty much the gear we're kind of used to getting. Lots of different tiers of gear though this time around. It's not going to be just one tier of gear, which is pretty good because I think a lot of people are short on some of the lower tiers of gear. So this event doesn't look too bad on face value. It looks like they're repeating event that I saw a lot of positive feedback about, which was Blood and Whispers. We did see the Shadow Stalkers try and do it to a certain extent. It just wasn't exactly the same. I don't think there was too much negative feedback about Shadow Stalkers, although there has been a bit of RNG in there. I think there should be less RNG in this one. Obviously, the stash comes down to fortune in your stash pools if you do want to go for Gregory. It does seem like there's only 4 copies of Gregory available. Maybe there's going to be a 5th that pops up later on in the event. We'll have to wait and see. But there's definitely 5 copies of Carol. Carol's got 4 in the event and 1 in the login rewards. So that's how you can get 5 of Carol if you want to get to her to be LB3 ready, you know, Limit Break 3 ready during the event. We'll have to see the mission pop up in terms of what you're going to get rewarded later on, because it did say there's going to be like mini events pop up during this. And there is potentially going to be one about leveling up and tiering up Carol herself to get bonuses to actually pull for Gregory. I actually personally like these ones quite a lot because it gives you bonuses of tiering up and leveling up the character during the event itself. If you want to check out Gold Mythic Carol, you can do so. I have probably got an overlay on the page right now. I will be previewing Gregory Grouch as soon as possible. But that is the end of my video, guys. Please leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I want to thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.